From where I've come from, the kind of things I've achieved, and the kind of things that you all stand in this audience can achieve if you just believe and you don't follow in the footsteps of others, and you actually try and lead your way and follow your own destiny.
It was so good. It was like really inspirational, and it got me to like open my mind and stuff. It's just really good.
It just further inspired me to make sure that I actually accomplish something out of my life.
Some people really need the motivation like right now, especially my age.
3 years from now, realistically, where could I be? That really puts everything into perspective.
We're very proud at Preston Manor that we've been able to be the first school in the UK, I think in the world, to get involved with Whale Talks. This has provided a real space for our students to actually think about their dream.
It's also inspired me to also pursue my dream of also becoming a teacher as well.
All the questions that I had going through my mind when taking my GCSEs, they answered them.
Whale Talks for Schools is a program that brings alumni from the school to speak to the students about their journey and how they accomplished what they've accomplished, how they got to where they got.
The problem Whale Talks is actually trying to solve is the big gap people have in their career fulfillment between what people do for a living and what they actually love to do.
That whole lawyer, doctor route isn't always what you want to do, it's not always required.
Educators and students are under so much pressure to achieve and succeed in standardized tests, but there's no room or time for the students to actually look inside themselves and question, what is it that I really, really love doing? What am I passionate about?
Parents, a lot of the time, they kind of unintentionally put pressure on their children as students. It's good to alleviate stress by following your dream.
It's nice to see people from Preston Manor, the same school that we go to, actually make something out of themselves.
So there's nothing to be ashamed of growing up in these kind of areas, because that's where I learned how to deal with stuff.
I think often the conversations that educationalists try to have with young people, sometimes there's not the connectivity that you hope for, and I think another way in potentially is to hear people from their community speak, some of whom found it challenging at times to be at school but have gone on to do some amazingly wonderful things.
What sets Whale Talks apart is they integrate the students into the organisation of the event.
Organising such an event gave me quite a few ideas on how I might do that in future.
It's something we'd recommend. It's an exciting and different project that I'm confident their students will want to be engaged with.
We want to make a huge impact on the education system in the UK and beyond, but we have to start somewhere.
The objective of this campaign is to reach 10 schools. It's a drop in the ocean, but this is the first step.
There's so many ways you can help support this campaign.
Actually, from a small amount, you could make a difference to one person.
If you know of any schools that you think can benefit from Whale Talks, please make the introduction.
Whatever you choose to give, we're going to be very grateful and appreciative of it. Thank you.
You can't learn this stuff. No teacher is going to sit in a classroom and teach you about University of Life.
There's no cost to inspiration.